Hey, thank y'all for joining us. Thank you for joining us. This is Sharon with Soundbox 360 Radio. I'm back, baby. And I'm the Valley Rose. Y'all know me. So we're going to start this night real tight. Oh my gosh, I got so much to talk about. But first, I just want to introduce myself to those that don't know me. I've been here in Arizona all my life. I'm born and raised here. I love people. I talk a lot. I have a lot of energy. So if you can put up my energy, good. Okay. I promise I'll try to keep it slow and remind myself to talk nice. To look into this little mic. I got to look right at the camera like this. So I'm gonna make sure that I do that, y'all. Okay. I want to look up because that's what the big screen TV is. But I got to stay focused to the little camera there. But anyway, thank you for joining us again. Like I said, it's been something that we've all been going through this pandemic here, and I mean it's like nothing new under the sun, I guess, because we've been going through it with like the H1, the N1, with the bird flu, but for some reason this coronavirus that's happening right now has seemed to shut us down. It shut America down, even though they're talking about reopening. I don't know if we're ready for that yet because we got to get this tame. I mean, this coronavirus is no joke. Let me shout out right now to the first responders. Thank you for everything that you're doing for us. And you hold yourself up tight. Take care of yourself because we need you. And your families need you, so stay safe. And let's all pray and hope that this blows over fast, okay? Speaking of first responders, my mother, I want to shout out Barbara Blankenship. She makes the masks for the first responders. And it's really good. I can even cough and everything's straight. Okay, so when you cough like this, you should always have a mask on. Even if you're 6 feet from somebody, we cough, always cover it. Well, you were taught that when you were young to cover your mouth. But anyways, that's what we're going to be talking about, how to protect ourselves, how to cope with it, because I know some of you are home now, and some of you are single, some of you married, and married with kids. So we're going to talk about how to cope with that, how to have your personal time, how to relax, and just try to make it because, like I said, we don't know how long this is going to last, but we do have to go through it, and we need to support one another even more. Okay. My show is going to be airing Friday nights here, every Friday night at 7:30. Tonight we kind of got off a little late here, but you know what? It's so funny when you try to. I start getting ready at 3:30, but it's so funny when you try to plan everything out and you still end up being a little late. But we got the man's rant. I got my son here, my co-host DJ, my son. You can't see him right now, but you will. You will. We'll get it fixed up later where you can be able to see him. Probably turn it, but we ain't gonna mess with that right now. But anyways, he's gonna help me because he's gonna do the hip hop part, the young, little ninjas part, because I'm a lady of a particular age. I'll be 56 in May, but I still got a lot of young energy in me, and I have my kids and my grandkids that keeps me young, keeping up with them, and they support me a lot. So I thought I'd have him and bring him along, and we really talk about some things because there's two different type of opinions. You got the older group, the baby boomers, then you got your Generation X, Y, your millennials and whatnot. So throughout the shows I'll be doing, we're going to be doing a lot of different debates about what's going on and how we think.
So first debate. What's the first debate?
Well, we don't want to debate just yet. Now we got to do it smooth, but it's going to be the coronavirus. Is it man, which means a biological weapon, political purge? Is this a way of a population control? Is what they're doing, or is this God? Okay, when I say is it God, I mean I would read something about Adam and Eve in the garden, how it all started, but we all know Adam and Eve, they messed up and everything. So since then, plagues, thorns, all that is taking place. Okay, so we can't get away from that. The Bible speaks of that. It's going to happen. But what we do while it's going on is an important thing. Okay, but we're going to talk about is it him? And I hate to, I hate to really, we really don't have the right to say God is doing this because we got to be careful because we do have people who have loved ones who have passed away. And first thing they're going to be thinking is, well, why?
It's casualties of war.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly.
So it's bringing families together in their house.
Right.
People are, coming together at home.
That part.
People are actually, fathers have to be with their kids.
Right.
You ain't allowed going to no clubs.
That's the positive part. Yeah.
So I think God does have His way in His hand.
I'm not saying that God's not in it. What I'm saying, I don't want to say, okay, some people think it's just strictly God. But I know. Well, God's in it too. But I'm saying, but I know. Okay.
But you also got look. But let me do this. Let me tell you this. You also got depopulation. you know,
Which comes in
the
the-
way the world has to
It
be
has to.
populated.
It does have to.
And,
Yeah,
you know,
have
I
a
don't
way
want
of
to say
recycling.
Illuminati and all that stuff, but people
Yeah.
who have their hands in things have a way
Like I
of
said,
manipulating
man.
the world,
Right.
and you never
Right.
know what's going
Right.
on.
Political purge.
Political purge.
You saw the movie The Purge, right?
Yeah, of
I
course.
think they when they put that movie out, they already knew this is what's been happening. But it happens every so many years. Whether it's remember when what was the Ebola?
But this is the thing. No. I don't even want to get into the Ebola stuff because check it. They didn't shut down the NBA and Vegas and
No,
all
they-
that for
I know.
Ebola
Yeah,
and
that's
SARS
true.
and
That's
bird
true.
flu.
That's true. That's
They
true.
shut
That's true.
this shit down.
That's why this is so different. That's why there's so many personal thinking. We have our personal
When they
truthful
shut down
truthfulness that we
trillions of
think,
dollars-
and then we have our political, thinking of that it's it's them. You know what I'm saying? So
So, you know, the thing is, the best thing you can do is just practice social distancing.
yeah.
Get your gloves on, get
Some of
your
us need to-
mask on,
yeah.
get your Lysol, make sure you're washing your hands. Because even if it is a
Double
hoax,
glove up. We're going to talk about later.
even
too,
if
how
it
to
is a
do this
hoax,
right.
you don't want to be that one that gets
It's
caught
not
slipping.
a hoax. It's not a hoax.
I'm just saying, you don't want to be the one get caught slipping.
Talk to people who've lost their loved ones. It's not a hoax. But yes, you have to have your Lysol. If you have your Lysol wipes, you have to spray. Always spray. Don't matter. People, how can? Well, then I'm sorry. I got the spray. Okay, but you have to do that when people come and visit. If they do, okay. Like Fred came one time to visit DJ. He was like, "Mom, get the Lysol, get the spray." And we weren't being rude, but you have to do it. You got to check them at the door. I mean,
Take your shoes off, take your shoes off and all
The
that.
swabs. When you buy at the store, you can do the self swabs and have the swab folks as they come in. I mean, you got to because we don't know how far this is going to go. We don't know how deep this is. But as a woman who practices Christianity, best of my ability, I am not going to be walking around fearing all the time. And the Bible does say, I look up for my own. But like I said, there are some Christians that have passed away. So let's not say that you're not going to, if you're Christian, you're not going to catch it, and live forever like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you might catch it. That's why you have to glove up.
What about
You
the
do have to
people?
glove
What
up.
about the folks that's just at the beaches and everybody's mingling? And what about the people who don't care?
They're probably fearless. They're probably the younger crowd too.
What about those?
Because some people don't believe it. Because that's the hoax part. Some people it's just a hoax. Some think that it's something else. For instance, how about this? Matter of fact, let me just add this in. If it is for something else that's totally different than what's going on, okay.
They said that more people will die from heart attacks, accidents, the regular
Regular flu.
all that
Yeah,
stuff.
that-
When you
yeah.
add all that up, they say it's the same thing.
Same-
they said
same
that
ratio.
They
Same
said there's no way
statistics.
that we should have shut down the schools. If you look at Dr. What's his name? Dr.
Oz?
Oz? Yeah, Dr. Oz says, if you watch him, you go to YouTube, it'll tell you. You shouldn't have shut down the schools.
We never had no schools shut down when we got sick with flu went around.
But
Yeah.
I don't think we over panicked. I think that we shut down just in case it was something bad. Just in case we did what we had to do.
So here goes my personal. Okay, we're gonna get into the nitty gritty. We're gonna get knee deep in the nitty gritty. Okay, here we go with our personal thoughts. Okay. Oh, the hoax. Let me just add this in. Why y'all swabbing and checking to see if they got the corona? Can you keep some of that DNA and see if you can find some of these missing women that are missing and children around the world? You got the DNA right there. Have a little side piece of.
They have the DNA. You can't, if the person's missing, how you gonna swab them?
Okay, I got the corona. And this person was stolen 10 years ago. They swabbed. They match. Huh?
Oh, okay.
You
So
get
you
it?
think missing people are being swabbed?
Could be.
I
You never know. They might.
That's-
Okay, they want us all
That's
separate.
worse.
Well, I'm just saying. Look, okay, let me say another scenario. How about a child got stolen at the age 3 or 5? Okay, they've seen before.
Okay.
They happen to swab,
All right.
but then if they do have a little side thing that they're trying to find the stolen, boom, they can match right then. You know how many stolen kids they can find? Oh, yeah. You know how many stolen kids they can find if they do that to swab? That's what I would do. But anyways, getting back to the hoax, I don't think it's a hoax. But I do think that there's a lot more going on, and we know that there's a lot more going on. That's why they're throwing everybody out there with all this and that with their personal thinking of what's going on to confuse us, I think, too. But you have to get close and
There's a lot to deal with it. Trying to stop they could have quarantined it a little better before it got out.
So they wanted to depopulate their population. I'm telling you, political purge. You see how they were talking about, oh, the population is this percent now. Well, they were like, it sounded like they were like happy about it,
Right.
So it's probably what they wanted to do. So anyway, everything okay? I see y'all moving around. Anyways, Soundbox 360 Radio, baby. I'm the Valley Road. I got my son with me, Mr. DJ. That's my firstborn, y'all.
Firstborn.
Born and raised. Firstborn, yeah.
82. I'm an 80s baby.
Yeah, y'all can't see him right now, but he's in a wheelchair. We're going to tell that story, too, one day. Whenever you're ready to talk about it, son.
Oh, yeah.
You going to tell me the truth, son?
Oh, yeah.
What happened? No, I'm playing. I got to put up because, your kids sometimes never tell you the truth. But
Right.
but what I want to talk about, which we're not derailing from the coronaviruses. I want to really one day meet with the mom, and we're going to sit down and talk about it. But anyways, getting back to the show, there's a lot of things that is going on right now. We have to pay attention. We have to stay woke, okay? We have to love one another, keep up with our family members. Even if you didn't get along with them, you got to check and make sure everybody's okay. There's all kind of assessments that we can
is
do
anybody
to
out
stay
there?
right.
Well, what are y'all doing out there for quarantine?
Yeah, well, I mean,
while
we have
you're
to have some type of
quarantined,
self-care.
when you're quarantined out there, everybody, what are y'all doing? That's the thing.
Yeah.
Are you using your time wisely? Are you blowing your time?
Oh,
Are you at work?
talk about blowing.
Are you here? You want to blow?
No. Talk about that. Talk about blowing. Who got the stimulus checks? How many of the stimulus checks do y'all still have? Okay, and also, did you pay your rent? No, it's free rent that month. Okay, did you get your stimulus check and pay your rent, or did you throw it backwards? Anyway, it's what $40 a day. What $1,200 a month, $40 a day.
Yeah, that's what he said.
spend
He
that
said he
$40
averaged
while-
about $40 a
Yeah,
day, he
yep.
said, which is
So
it's a free,
I didn't get one
It's
though.
a free. It's a free
I
one.
probably
It's
won't
a
get
free
one.
$1,000. So
Ever
go
since
ahead.
my kids, I became a dependent. I always had to pay. Plus, I messed up because let me tell you, they fined me for being healthy. I didn't have health insurance for 4 months. So I went to go file last time. I had just started this job, and I went to go file. I mean, it was like nothing. I was like, well, I'm not even going to file. It doesn't make no sense, because they're going to fine me. So I thought I was getting in, but, it don't go nowhere. And we got to pay our taxes. So my niece is going to do it, so I'm going to send it to her Monday. I'm going to go ahead and email her my information. Then I'll get the stimulus check, but I'll be the one to get it later. I'll get mine a little later, but, I at least I'll get
And
mine.
all y'all, because I'm in the wheelchair, all y'all on Social Security, y'all get it too. It just comes next month. Ours is coming late, so don't worry about it. We're going to get our check.
You still go get it,
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to take a break. You got a little song you're throwing it for me? Oh, did you show when we come back, I'm going to show a video of my mother. She is, and what she's doing for the first responders, okay? This is Sharon with the Valley Road Show at Soundbox 360 Radio with DJ in the house. We'll be right back.
Alexander.
Okay.
So
All right, we're back. All right, that's a video right there. Okay. You miss me? You miss us? We back. This is Sharon with the Valley Rose Show at Soundbox 360 Radio, and I have my son with me, DJ, and we in the house. And we just talking and just going over something because like this coronavirus, it wasn't nothing like that when we were coming up. We used to play a game called "You got the cooties, you got the cooties, you got the cooties." Now it's like you got the corona, because if you saw that video, it was just like that. Everything you touch, it spreads real quick. But this is for real now, okay? So, we talked it up to existence, but you really got to be very, very careful. So we're gonna talk about how to self-care, because we already know it's out there. I can go on and go on and go on and talk about who did what. Was it God? Is it man that did the corona or whatever? But all in all, like my son was saying earlier, there is a positive aspect out of this.
Yeah, you got to take the bad and always find the good in the bad. And the good part about all this is quality family time.
Yes.
Finding different things
Come
to
on.
do. Fathers, with their children, mothers with their children. The schools are out. Daycare is out, so that way parents can't go to work because they got to watch the kids, so they got to spend some more of that quality time. The economy, like they say, economy is going to be jumping back. The economy can't jump back until the kids go back to school and daycare is open. That's going to free up the parents.
Yes,
because
exactly.
the parents can't do anything until the kids.
And $1,200 stimulus check ain't gonna pay for all that. I'm gonna tell you, you need times 3 times 5. You know what I'm saying, or more than that. I mean. It's really hard. I wonder how they're doing. I wish I could talk to some people. Maybe on the Valley Rose Show later, a couple of days, I might be able to find somebody. I want to see how y'all are doing. How is this working out? How are you struggling? I mean, do you have help?
Hey, I know a lot of people
what resources
who
do you
benefit
need?
from this. I know people
some people have
loving the
benefit.
corona.
Well,
Overtime. People
yeah.
getting OT. Some people are essential workers like myself. I do the medical field, so I'm constantly have to do people with dialysis and that don't stop.
Yeah.
So some people are getting benefit from it.
Yeah,
some people getting this cheese, and then there's some people who are not reaping the benefits.
That's not working.
And some people are struggling from it.
Yeah.
So you got your good, you got your bad. But
Yeah.
at the end of
You
it, you got to
gotta
find the good in all the bad.
You have to find the good in all the bad. You have to really take this and make it work. As we say, make it do what it do.
Because when the world gets back rolling how it's supposed to be, then you got to get back to that 9 to 5.
That's what
get back to all that stuff.
You know what? It's actually kind of like back in the basics, because back in the day, you didn't have the stores open all hours of the night. You know what I'm saying? People were in the house at a certain time. And shout out to how you can't creep at night too much anymore. I wonder how I hope I won't go off to it, but the hustling's going. How does that work with the borders being shut down? You can't do that. Pimping is hard. You can't do that. Creeping, can't be creeping, baby. Can't be creeping. All the babies, everybody got their man at home now.
You out there doing? Ain't no corona. You can't do nothing.
You bring that corona back in too.
Can't be going out. There ain't no clubs. Ain't nothing to do.
Ain't no clubs. Ain't no bars.
And you know what? All right now, all the freaks out there. I know y'all waiting for that Friday. As soon as they can open up, y'all ready to put that outfit on and that wig and get to twerking.
Hey, do it at home before you got to go out and do it.
Yeah, but they ready to get out there.
Tweak it for your man.
Yeah, but
twerk.
A lot of them women ain't got no men.
The women, whatever you
shake
say.
that tail feather.
No, shake your tail feather. Do it for yourself. Get in the mirror and just make yourself feel good.
The same.
Which falls to my assessment. Okay, you gotta take care of yourself. Okay. You got your marriage, you got your single, and you got your married with children. Okay. First of all, we'll start.
You got your side chicks.
Well, if you want to go there, we can go with it. The work wives, work husbands, all that. All that to the side. But what I'm saying, right now, you have to really take care of yourself. Even though that we're getting along, pretty much with what's going on, because I haven't really heard any too bad things about people really going off the deep end about it. Nobody's shooting themselves in the head like that. So everybody's coping. It's different. You have to adapt to change. We're not used to adapting to change.
The only thing I can see
because we're used to the way it is. But like I said, this is it's going to be a new world. I want a new world order in a certain way. Maybe not physical, but in kind of way it is a new world order, because you're going to be when the kids go back to school, they're going to have to get a certain type of vaccine. Allegedly, is what I was told, in order to go back to school. So be careful about that vaccine. Though we got to do some more research before we do that. Okay, the offices, you have to go back to work. You probably got to have something going on. That chip's coming. There's going to be a change. All this isn't for nothing. Like I said, that goes back to
Right.
the political,
Purge.
no, not political purge, the political, where I have it under it here, the political objective thinking. We don't know really what they're doing. We see it, and they
Well,
know we see it, but we
it's a
can't
test.
pinpoint because it's
No,
everything.
it's a test. What they're doing is testing to see how people react when something, a pandemic happens, and it's a small, little, minor test. And then and the casualties of war are the people who are dying,
Us.
and it's a test. Old people are dying. Some of the young, but most of the old people with a lot of the Social Security and all that extra money
They
that they
say
got to pay.
COPD,
All that's not.
CHF.
Yeah,
But
but
you know what?
it's money too. You got to think all the old people
Yeah,
that get
with
Social
that money.
Security,
Because
they don't get it
that
no
money.
more.
I know.
Now they ain't got to pay them no more.
And the health bill goes down, the everything
It's money
goes
being
back to-
saved. Like I said, the bad part about it is the people that died by themselves. Their family
the
couldn't
family
be there. They couldn't.
distancing.
Yeah, but you couldn't be there to
To
say
do
some
the nurture, to
goodbyes,
say goodbye, to
say
say
those last
prayers,
words that you might have
hold
wanted
them,
to
to
say
touch
that
them, to hug
you
them.
might have had a grudge or something. You could be like,
You
you know
couldn't
what?
make it up because
You
I'm
couldn't make it
sorry.
up. Yeah.
That's why it's so important right now that don't be tripping off of people over stuff. Always say that I love you. I come on show and say I love you, I love you, I love you, and it's true because I do. You know what I'm saying? You have to. Arguing and all that stuff, like right now with this going on. I know you guys are working together. Some people work at home. It's kind of tough, you know what I'm saying? Because you're used to your own space, and now you got to share the workspace. You got your kids running around. You got to figure that out. Who's going to watch who? You both got to work from home. But you got to find the niche. You got to make it work. It's sad, but it's could be it's a good a good structure. It's new.
You got
change.
kids.
It's different.
It's different.
You know,
It's
so-
2020. You got people
Yeah.
working from home. You got kids doing school online on their
Yes.
laptops.
And work together.
You got
While
people.
while you working, let them work. You got to have a system. I don't mean to cut you off. But
No, but I'm just
right,
saying,
yeah,
you got all that stuff going on, so it is able to work and social distance. And see, even if it is a hoax, there's no need to play with it because you don't want to be the one.
Take that hoax. You know what? If this hoax is a lemon, you make the best lemonade with it.
I actually like it. I
And
like
if
it.
If it gives you, if this hoax is, you know what, SHIT, use it for fertilizer. Use that manure for fertilizer. Okay, make it grow. Make the best out of it. Because we are not going to be fearing. We're not going to be losing. We're not going to be selling, liquidating our assets just to pay our bills and keep our businesses. We're not going to be going through all this. Okay, and our lives are just totally struck down and we walk around in fear and we just can't do that. We have to get a grip. Bring back the family ways, the family time, come together. I'm just say pray. I don't want to. I'm not after nobody if you don't do it. Okay, but spirituality really helps. That goes back to my assessments. Keep trying to get to the self-care, but you do have to make it work. And I just want to mention one thing: when you are working at home and you have kids, please find a time where you can have your moment where you can do your work, quality work, because what happens is you don't do your best at your work, and that might affect your job. So you and your husband have to have a type of a system to where you can make it work, where you both can work and it can be professional. So that's very
Everybody
important.
should have
Don't
a
take on
routine.
too much. Don't take on
Everybody
too
should
much.
have a
task.
basic
Yeah,
routine.
exactly.
It's
Get the kids chores, a chore list.
Right, and don't spread
Make 'em
yourself
cook
too
meals.
thin. That
Yeah.
way you can get the quality work at what you're trying to do.
Right.
That's all.
Exactly. Thank you, son. Mama, I got to jumble all that out
know,
one
it's all
time.
good. I got
I've been this way all my life, huh?
Yeah, you're all right.
And there's nothing that works. I don't care. I've tried every med in the world. That's why I'm crazy like I am now. Now that I'm all crazy, and none of it works, but I'm handling it because I have my own self-assessment. Okay, we're gonna start. Let me make sure because I had some good stuff. I took down some good notes. But the basic thing is when you're single and you're at work, and you're working from home. That's good because you don't have to worry about all the masses, the kids running around and everything. It's just you. You don't have to worry about people passing you the corona. But you also could be alone. Try to do things that makes you happy, that enlightens you to where you're not feeling alone. Because hopefully nobody's been suicidal, nothing. We haven't heard nothing like that yet. But you got to do things to keep
I ain't
you
heard
going.
nothing like that, but people are acting crazy in their house. There's
Well, yeah.
this is what
We
they're
wanna
doing.
see.
Let me
Post
show you.
some
Let me
stuff.
tell you. Let me tell you what they did. Okay, one of the things that they is they're playing virtual games on the internet. Okay, and basketball 2K, the NBA players are playing in tournaments. The NASCAR players are playing for money in tournaments. And one of the NASCAR guys named Kyle he decided to say the N word. He decided to say the N word on national online, everybody watching, and he didn't even know that he was being heard, and he ended up losing all his sponsorships, all his money, everything because he said that on the video.
Man.
So he brought his fake world, and he lost in the real world.
See? Well, that's your own fault. I don't want to say ha ha ha, but you can't do that, man. You lost all that money.
All the
Did it just
sponsorships.
slip? I mean, because he might be a
No,
boy,
he just said, "Hey, yo." No, he didn't say it like that. He said, "Can you hear me? Can you hear me, N-word? Can you hear me?"
Can you hear me inward? Oh, no, just say it. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I don't
Who
like
was he
saying
talking
it.
to, a brother?
He was just saying to whoever. It's just in his language. He's just a bad person, and he just had it in his repertoire of language, and he just said it, and everybody said, "Did you just say that?" "Oh, everybody can hear you, man."
No
Everybody can hear you. He
way.
goes, "What?" And he ended up calling people to see if they heard him, and bam,
Oh.
he lost his sponsorship. So that's happened in the sports world. You got everybody talking about, you know, uh, Carl Anthony Towns' mother died of the corona. You got Von
See?
Miller getting
See,
corona.
this is real. It's not a
You
hoax.
got real live. You got KD. You got a lot of people in the NBA catching the corona.
Yeah.
So it could be anybody. You can have millions and millions of dollars and you can still catch the corona. So that's why it's about social distancing, keeping your mask on, keep your Lysol. I actually like it because at my job,
Wash your hands.
at my job,
Oh.
they put like about 15 more hand sanitizer things on the wall, and everybody walks around with masks and no germs.
See, it should always have been this way.
Right, people should have
See,
been
we've
washing their hands
we
every
should have
day.
been doing it. They told when we were growing up. That's why we didn't have all this crap. We washed our hands. We drank water
Maybe
out
this
the
is a
water hose
test.
of our house. We didn't get sick and get all this crap
Well,
that's
maybe,
going on.
like I said, this is a test because maybe there's a bigger one coming, and they want to get people starting to wash their hands and be clean on now.
Well, they need to tell us.
Well, I'm just saying
Not only that,
no,
they
can't
need to
tell
have
you
a.
because
What
then
they
you'll
need to
get
do is
scared.
prepare us for disasters. Why don't we have? We have fire drill. Oh, yes,
No.
nothing. Have a fire drill. Have a practice plan in your house in case anything breaks out. You know what I'm saying? You got to have an
Could you
evacuation
imagine
plan.
if they tell you what's about to happen? You see what happened to the
Oh,
toilet
they
paper?
will well
Look at the
panic.
toilet paper.
Police will be prepared.
Come on, look at the
Oh,
toilet paper.
I'm blaming it on the churches, pastors, deacons. Some of that okay, let me not say it like that. You guys should store up something for your people because we don't want to see them on TV hoarding and stealing toilet paper and telling people no because that's wrong. So I think the community, in which sometimes the churches do fall in that because they're supposed to be the one to make sure things okay, we should already have a storehouse somewhere with all that. We should already have somewhere where if somebody's low on something or somebody's sister so-and-so's old, we got somebody to take care of it. We should already have that.
No, they
That's
got
what I'm
it.
saying.
They
Why
just,
is
it's
it,
just people were buying it out. It's people that didn't need it were buying it all
how do you
out
know they didn't need it?
because people were panicking. They were scared. They just thought they'd run out because of what was going on in China. Did you see with the stores? If you look on YouTube,
Can I tell you
you
something?
can see what happened there. And
They
people
say-
saw that and was like,
Guess
wait
what?
a minute, I don't want to be that person.
Guess what?
So then they started buying all the toilet
Guess what?
paper and-
How about if his family got like 6 or 7 kids? You better be up there getting that
Okay,
toilet
well,
paper.
yeah, that's
Early
fine.
bird gets the best worm. That's what I was taught.
Right, but if you
But I'm not going to fight you for it. I'm
But
gonna
if
tell
you got one
right,
kid and then you got a
right.
whole garage full of toilet paper,
Or another scenario.
that
If
ain't
I
right.
have 3 or 4 12 packs of toilet tissue in my basket and that's no more, and I see a lady just wanting that one, and she, I would, from all my heart, because I know the Lord's going to bless me anyway, take care of it, I would give her one.
Well,
I would say no and take all 3 and say no. I would not do that.
right.
Because then something happen again.
but-
Somebody might steal them rolls. The same rolls of torches I took that didn't share, somebody would probably steal it from me. Just because of that. You know how stuff happens.
Oh.
Say it.
Oh yeah,
Say it.
see,
What'd you say?
yeah. People.
People that were doing it out of greed, they were ordering all the toilet paper and bleach, and then they were reselling it on offer
For $7 a roll.
For a whole bunch of
$7 a roll.
No.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
that's why I stopped watching. Yeah, they know the value of that's different. It's okay. Somebody, all right, you're right. You good. Okay, good. Look, the hair strand on my lip. You know what? But you know what? You know why? You know where that comes from? It comes from fearing, because we don't know. We don't know. It's greed too,
It's
but
greed.
you're scared. That's why you take.
So that's why you're scared.
Won't be able to get no
So
more.
you're selling it for $4.50.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot about that. I'm sorry, yeah.
So that's why?
We forgot about that. No, let me tell you. No,
that's
no.
greed.
I was thinking about something else. I forgot about that part.
Yeah.
Yes, that is. Well, why do they allow that? I blame them. They shouldn't be able to allow that to be able
Well,
to
if
sell them.
somebody's dumb enough to buy it, that's not on
But
them.
on
If I sell
those sites, don't you
if I
sell
say
before you
here,
sell something on
toilet
sites? You have to get
paper,
approval, right, to sell whatever you sell on there.
no, you can just put it on OfferUp, and if you want to buy it, you pay for it, do whatever.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, Eric told me because he worked at Fry's. They were outside the store selling
For
toilet
$5 a
stuff.
roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got the connect. See, we got a guy that's
Yeah.
on the truck. So as soon as it comes off the truck,
Look.
we got our water, toilet paper, ramen.
Now I know why he made me hold on to him for 20 years.
Yeah, just in
Because when
case it
disaster stuff come, I'm good. We good.
No, because what happens if you run out of toilet paper? What you gonna do?
All them kids.
But you that I over and
Gotta
over
wipe,
and
gotta-
over
it's-
and over and over.
There's
and
rags.
over.
We had diapers. Back in the day, see, they don't know about this.
Yes.
We would take a bunch of rags, cut them up. Everybody had their
Yeah,
own
my
pile,
daughters
your
had
own
cloth
pile, and your own
diapers.
cloth rag in there, and cut it in half. Yeah. And that's another thing. Don't let your kids use so much
But you know how much that
paper
costs?
towel and toilet tissue.
How many rags you
know,
gonna pay for? And to keep doing that. That's
You
gonna
know
be,
what?
It's not
It
as
doesn't-
cost
Let
effective.
me tell you this. Over a period of time, before this disaster to the next disaster, you save your money, you do it, and you plan, and you get, okay, this month we're going to get this and that. Okay, next month,
what
then
hap-
get your family
what you
involved.
have to
Hey,
do
look,
is
y'all
get
got
up
this,
early
that. Okay, y'all
and
got
make
that,
sure
that.
you
Okay,
get
y'all
in
got
line
this.
at
Okay, we're going to get
Fry's
together.
at
Do that.
5
You
in
know,
the
that's what you got to
morning
do.
and get in
It's a
line.
whole new day now. You got to plan, prepare for the next one.
If you got daughters and you got girls that need things and you
That's
need to
another
provide,
thing. That's going to be a
you got to
mess.
get up about 4 o'clock
Now,
in the morning
That will
and
be
be that
horrible.
first one in the line.
Do like did the other day, sit them on a pot, make up the give them a bucket.
Right. It's toilet paper.
Maybe somebody, you know, maybe somebody's or somebody's have been
Hand
through that before.
sanitizer was
Who
more like
who came from like Kansas or places where there's been earthquakes or tornadoes, and they've been through that, so they know what to do. And they're the ones running, doing all that stuff here. You know, well, they weren't even here in Arizona that much. Huh?
our inside
It wasn't here in
guy-
Arizona.
inside-
Where was this? Where was this at?
Hey, the inside guy said, look, the inside guy said that the shelves are being restocked. He said every day there was some.
Eric, I want him to come so he can give us the scoop on that what's going on in the grocery store, but he don't want to be that. But it's okay.
Yeah, I seen a dude run out of with 2 big packs.
They only limit like
48 rolls.
I try to get a bunch of water. They only get
He was
limited
like,
two,
whoop,
2
whoop,
gallons.
walked out like, I got toilet paper for.
See, now there's abundance. Okay, so you know why? Because now everything's okay. It's calming down. People they're not fearing
They're
as
not
much. They're
panicking
not panicking anymore. They're starting to see how the
Well,
stuff.
what about the gas? What about the gas?
You know what? And then this, look. Here you go again. My personal thinking. Okay, that's a way of all these businesses to bring their stock up to make their money because what wasn't selling at one time is selling now. Like a mother.
Well, what about gas? They talk about they said that it's
See?
really bad for the economy right now because we're producing so much oil that right now all of our oil bins are filled over
Wow.
with full of oil because people are driving. We use he said
Yeah, the ozone layer to
$13
it.
billion in gas just for air flight. They haven't been using that
They
at
haven't.
all.
Ain't nobody like
Ain't
two
nobody
people on
flying,
a
so
plane.
all that fuel,
I wouldn't be flying.
all this fuel is being reserved and saved, and now they have to lower prices. And they said that's going to hurt the stock, which is hurting. And they said that Russia and Saudi Arabia, because they're the ones that control the oil, they're having a price war.
My mouth is like, yeah, you still thought that was. Why around it?
No, you ain't got
I need
that.
some water.
I'd let you know if you had it. But what I'm saying is they're having a price war.
Yeah.
So now they're trying to, raise it per
Yeah.
gallon because
It's not just whole new world. It's whole new. It's different. When we get back in order, it's gonna be new. Some things might not be brand new, but it's gonna be a new. It's gonna be a new order of some things. It is. It's really gonna be a new order of some things, and something some things need to be changed. They do need to shut down a lot of the stuff because all the human trafficking and all the gambling and all the all the bad stuff. It's just they need to do something different.
That is stop. None of that stuff.
Well, I mean,
Please.
the Vegas thing.
Is it cold?
Only thing is, they shut down the churches. I was kind of shocked, but it's all because of the spread of the virus because they're not telling us. But we all have to pay do our part to be safe. And that's the thing. When you go out and pump your gas, whatever, go in the stores, always double glove. 'Cause
I forget
sometimes-
that. Tell them how we said. Remember, we use one hand
Yeah.
to do everything,
He be
What?
checking too. He be
Listen,
like,
I
he
look-
be all like this in the van.
look, I don't let her come back.
Stay in the van because he in the wheelchair, so I just run in and get out. But it's always a store where he can see, and he be
Nah.
watching and looking, because
Yeah, I don't play.
You know,
I don't play with it. I don't play with that else. I let her.
Yeah.
I taught her. Look, you use
Mom,
one
you
hand.
grabbed that credit card, but you see what you did when you got in? You did that and that. But I
Yeah,
have
but
my
look, she'll go in
I
and
have
grab
my
everything,
sanitizer, but I keep my sanitizer.
and then go all in her
That goes
wallet.
all.
Somehow you go all up in your
Besides
purse.
washing hands.
She'll
I
go
go
in
up
her
my-
purse. So then she puts all the Corona all in her purse.
No.
So then now all the Corona.
You didn't see when I used the sanitizer.
And then hold on.
Sanitizer that I have on
You
my
were still
purse.
in the store, and then when you grabbed the soda with the Corona hand, you brought it back to me and handed it to me. So she just handed me a Corona soda that I had to put
But
on
you
my
had
lips.
gloves on.
But I had gloves on, but my mouth
You
don't.
didn't touch it.
My mouth
You
don't.
get home and put, you have to
No.
wash the clothes.
Oh,
You
come
don't do
on
it.
now. No,
You
but
don't-
listen.
you gotta take your stuff home. You gotta wipe it
No,
down.
if you
I mean, it's all
you
different now.
do,
It's a
but
whole
still,
new
if
day.
you would have just
Can you
grabbed
just
it with
spray
the
like
other
disinfectant
hand.
spray like that and just get it over it?
When I go to the store, I actually stop at the door, take my shoe off, and I spray my whole fucking purse
Yeah.
inside out. I do not use cash. I use my
What did I tell you? I said it's money.
I get my card in the damn glove.
Good girl.
I get
Good girl.
out of my car.
Yep.
I have a disinfectant clean that damn thing off
Yes.
the inside of it, and I put
See,
it back.
there's an order in the court. Let me tell you.
I have my disinfectant right at the door, and I wipe everything.
Right.
Everything
You got
off
to.
my shelf or my fridge. Wipe everything.
Yep. Yeah. I know.
All your
It's-
groceries, when you bring your groceries home, wipe that shit
Well,
down.
you have to. And see, that's the
You
thing.
get your
and
stuff done, wipe
when you
it
grocery
down.
shop, try to grocery
You out
shop.
there grabbing the cart,
and get
wipe
everything you
that
need,
cart
you know what
down.
I'm
Bring
saying?
your own sanitizer. Buy one
You
of them
have-
little 99
Well,
cent
look,
store
it's about to come
sanitizer.
to look. My sister right now, Lynn, the Divine Design. You let this pop off till August. She gonna have some outfits. She is right now working on a head wrap with mask, maybe a purse to match. Okay, this is all material. Okay, I'm serious. She's trying to do a design thing, but let me tell you, you still got to clean it. You still got to clean it, but at least you can go out looking good. You know, but I'm talking about you need, but you know,
It's fashionable social distancing wear.
that's what it is. I'll wear my own mortician outfit. I'll wear that. Hmm. See? Right. Yeah, you have to. Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah, you can't. And see, and that's another thing. I know, and you have to. And yeah, shout out. We're all talking about the corona. We just don't forget the breast cancer patients, the one who got lupus and fibromyalgia, who have been going through all this all their life. But I guess now it's even worse. So you guys really got to be careful. That's true. But still, it's still important for them to. It's good. Batman. We got. Yeah. We got. Oh yeah. Oh, let me see. Oh, these are design. Yeah, show that video by my mom. Show the video. Right? Yeah. You fashion. Yeah. Yeah. Show me your shirt. Shout out to my boys. Yeah, my boys. I got to see his car. I got to see his car. I touched his car. They thought they didn't know who I was. But see, I didn't fear California. Everybody was like, "Girl, you better." I was like, "What?" And I was just doing stuff. The guy that I was with, he was off like, "Girl, you're crazy." But I didn't, because I didn't fear, didn't know about how bad it is over there. I wasn't scared. I just walked up, going to people, just doing that and just talking, and they were like, "You're crazy." But see, they try. Yeah,
Where you at?
you know what?
She in the Bronx? Oh, she.
Let me tell you, this corona has no hangups, okay? It has, let me tell you, it will get the white, the black, the old, the young, okay? It does not have a hangup. It will get you, okay? But the thing that gets me is when the President Trump said, let it just blow and blow through. Like,
Forget
they know
that.
what's going to blow through. Because I think I had the corona. I really think I already had the corona because I got sick. Remember when I got sick, DJ?
Yeah, you hit that dab, and then you was done for 3 days.
Okay, yeah, I tried this stupid thing called DAB. Okay, let me tell you. I have to be
Look.
on some type of... I refuse to take pharmaceutical medication, okay, you guys? So I have to my last thing I'm on now was this. What's this? The Budapron. Nothing works. So my son says, Mom, if you try this dab,
You know, the pain will go away.
you know,
I told her the pain will go away. And she,
it's not the pain, it's my energy.
well, put it this way. The energy went away because she was down in the bed for 3 days. I'll tell you that.
What happened was, and it did start in my throat. That's why I was mad. But then it was in my bones. It was in my. I started feeling like getting the chills. But see, I'm old school, so listen. Let me just get this.
Go.
I'm old school, so I said, okay, if I'm getting sick, the first thing we would do is get an antibiotic of some sort. Moms used to keep antibiotics from going to the dentist and this and that. So if we got sick or whatever, we would take an antibiotic, even if we had another toothache, because the infection, when you have a toothache, the infection is pain. Yeah. So if you take the antibiotic, it takes the pain away. Really,
Right.
they just take a bunch of
So you took the
that don't
antibiotic.
work. So anyway, so
You
I
knocked
took
it
the
out.
antibiotic. I took some Theraflu. Eric brought me some orange juice, and Gabe brought me some soup from Fry's when he came home. And I took some stupid ass nasty cough syrup because I wanted to sleep. I couldn't sleep, so I took some. I bought the generic NyQuil.
Okay.
It was called something MyQuil is what it was called or something. But anyway, that didn't work because I'm up there down.
It wasn't called this?
No one called this. What's it called this? But I took it and I sweated. I wanted to sweat. I said I need to get something to sweat because you have to sweat it out. Okay, so I was down for 3 days. I still took care of you though. I still was able to. Did I take you? Did it go down? Yeah, but still not straight.
No, you was because you was talking about your will, your beneficiary.
Let me tell you how serious that the corona is. Because I know how the corona.
Okay,
I was.
if I
you know what life
die,
insurance is?
you got my insurance paid, right?
No,
Right.
DJ. I said my life insurance is paid, but if something happens, I go like in a coma, and it's a couple of days. Y'all make sure that I'm up on that y'all
she
keep
thought
up
she
on
was
my
gonna
life
die,
insurance
y'all.
because I pay every
She
month,
thought she
and
was
something
gonna
might happen.
die.
And the month I get there, and then all of a sudden when I croak, and then they get the money. Oh, your mom, she missed the payment by 3 days. You know, some crap.
Mom was worried.
My son Dimitri would be mad. Y'all would get this insurance. Dimitri would dance and make sure. My mother paid all these years. What? Oh, he would have them on the court. Let me say, my son Dimitri would make sure y'all can pay. But no, y'all straight. But yeah, it had me thinking that though.
Yeah, Mom
It
thought she
was
was
because
gonna die
I felt
after
so
3 days.
different.
Took
I
that
didn't
dab
feel
and
right.
was done.
I didn't feel right in my mind. I didn't feel right in my head. I didn't feel right. I didn't feel right in my body.
Mom,
I'm a
you ain't
healthy
took
girl.
a dab ever since, huh?
Sure did.
Right? I know that's
Dabba
right.
dabba dabba doom. I mean,
Dabba do you? That was it.
That dabba did me. But anyway, no, it's all right for
You know what? The
it's all right
corona,
at
you
times.
said you got
But
it?
anyway, let me get back to what I'm supposed to.
Listen.
I have to find some type of medication, so I chose CBD. I'm gonna do a show on it, okay? But I want to try different. I want something that's gonna work. I'm tired of trying all this stuff, but it's not working. My nose getting stopped up already.
Okay, well, look at this.
You got the-
You're African American, and they say that most African Americans are dying off of this.
I know.
A lot of people that are African American are catching, and dying. 70%.
Well, you know what they're saying? They're saying because of the
the
diabetes and because of
high
their
blood
diet.
pressure.
But they
the
say
way they
because
were
of the diet and
raised.
they were well, I don't think it was well that comes with the
Yeah.
environment, the
Yeah,
diet.
The environment. Sugar, Kool-Aid, fried chicken, all the bad stuff. that
Yeah, but
you
the
have to eat.
Chinese don't eat like that. And they was dying like that left and right. So they well,
But
I
the
don't-
Chinese is Chinese.
But
America is black, white, black
That's all.
everything.
This
So
is
for us to be a mixed race in the United States and it target one type of race, that's the Chinese. There ain't nothing but Chinese in China. But in America, there's all kinds of.
it's gonna be. It's gonna be China America. It's gonna be. You know what? Where's Russia? Russia sure is kind of quiet.
Well, Russia only has one little hotspot. It's funny how
Yeah.
everybody else is blowing
You
up.
probably can't bring it up.
And Russia is just
Yeah, we're gonna go and do a little research for the
see if I
next,
can bring it
next
up
show,
for you.
and we're gonna have some more new stuff and more ideas and get some true. There's a site I think called True Facts or something Facts Finding or Facts something, and that's where you can get the real scoop. I don't want to give no false information. Any information I give pretty much is what I'm thinking, pretty much, not what I read. Because I stopped all that. I stopped. I still post up to my Valley Roach page because it is an entertainment page, and it is for somebody to do because I don't want to just totally just not do anything until we start our shows at our house. But I'm gonna stop posting all that stuff because what it is it's really keeping us sick. It's making us, like today, like that top ramen. Did I tell you?
Oh yeah, you said
I thought I said I can't taste it. The first thing I thought I got the corona because they say you can't taste your food.
no.
Yes, you can't taste your food. That's one of the symptoms. So when I ate that, the first thing I thought, but see, we can't let that dissect it. You can't let this sicken us. We can't let that disease get in us and make us think we got it. Or the more you take it in, all that mess and everything, the more you're becoming it. Or you might, you know what I'm saying? Be safe, be careful, but don't let that get you in a way to where it starts making you sick. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of stuff we take in that's negative. That's why I like to watch a lot of TV, because it's a lot of negative something. You just take it on all the time. It's just yeah. That's Russia right there. That little spot to the far right corner all the way. Anyway,
Russia ain't
it's
got
right
nothing
there.
going on.
Yeah, okay, Russia got this little dot.
And everybody else is blowing up.
So, what do you think? You think Russia had something to do with it? But it started in
Look,
Wuhan,
Russia
China.
had something to do with our political.
It started in Wuhan,
campaign.
China, though.
Russia had something to do with Trump
Political
getting in
campaign.
office.
It did.
Russia now ain't
Well,
got no
allegedly, yeah, they say. I don't
Oh,
know.
they proved it.
I don't know. Yeah, but they're the only ones that got the spot. They only got one spot. What you think about that?
Maybe it's because it's cold there, man. Somebody who had the corona went over there and took it to the little spot.
Okay, let me finally get to my self-assessment before we wrap it
You
up.
still ain't, you ain't done with that?
We trying, you know,
Throw
Barbara.
that one away.
No. Well, we don't pretty much say anything. I'm just going to read it off, okay?
Read it off.
Okay.
All right.
This is called self-assessment. This is what you can do during this quarantine, okay? And this is families together or individually, okay? But everybody needs your own personal time alone through all this. We can listen to all the stuff we take in, all the pressure we have at home, raising the kids, trying to work around the kids, our loved ones dying. There's a lot to take on, and it's not healthy. So we have to take care of ourselves through this, okay? So it's called, I'm going to start with the spiritual self-care.
Yeah,
Okay,
spiritual
spend
care.
time in nature. Take walks or something, okay? Meditate,
Yoga,
pray,
stretch.
yeah. Recognize the things that makes you feel good, that means something to you in life, that makes you happy, like your music or something, you know?
Your hobbies.
Practice good morals.
Your kids.
Okay. Yes. Set aside some time and reflect on your past and what made you happy, what got you to where you are today.
Who made you you?
Participate in something important to you and appreciate life.
Yeah, appreciate life. You know.
Professional self-care is improve your professional skills. Okay. Right now you can take the opportunity right now to go ahead and
Or do what I'm doing. I got Rosetta Stone. I'm trying to learn Spanish. Uh-huh.
Take on a project that's interesting and rewarding. Learn new things that's related to your profession. Like I said, make time to talk and build relationships with colleagues. Or, you know, if you're single and everything, you know, by talk to them online
But
date.
just stay 6 feet away. That's all.
Just go on that online date and have some type of communication. You might not have physical socialization, but you can have, you know, social long
All y'all
distance.
dudes out
online.
there, make sure you got that temperature. So when the girls come over, you can go ahead and tag them. Make sure they under 100 degrees. Make sure
Okay.
they're good.
Okay. You have to maintain a balance between your professional and your personal life, okay? As well as now, I've got another one. Here. Another one.
Bringing all your work stuff. Oh,
That
man.
one's not working. I've got one.
Oh, you got a grocery list? You don't need
Oh,
that.
yeah, well, because I'm telling you, kids, yes, write a grocery list.
Oh, Lord.
Families, write a grocery list, because when you go shopping, you don't want to buy a bunch of stuff that's going to go to waste. Now, I don't know if y'all are the chicken nugget family or pizza, but this is a good opportunity to have the kids experience new and different type of foods. Cook
Try
your
new
one
things.
meal. Hey, this is what dinner is. This is what lunch is. This is what you're going to
This
eat.
is a good time
You
to
ain't
get
no
those.
5 or 6 meals. Everybody's home from school now, and you cooking 5 or 6 different meals and lunches and stuff because I don't like it, you know.
Use this Corona
Plan
time.
a family meal together.
Yeah.
Go shopping. One person, not everybody. bring back the food, and meal plan. And then let the kids get in there and cook.
Yeah,
Let them to work.
No,
Don't take all the
use the
responsibility
Corona time
yourself.
to mold those little women how
Yeah.
to fold, how to
Put
cook,
clothes.
how to clean. Because all these 2020 girls, I'm telling you, they don't know how to do none of that. That's why I date older women
Some of
because
them. Say some of them.
most of them,
Some of them. Yeah.
they over there cooking with microwaves and everything, and it's a bad thing. So teach them how to cook, teach them how to clean, use Corona
Yes,
time,
exactly.
quality time to
Exactly.
teach them something that's valuable and that they can
Yeah.
learn and sprinkle on their kids.
Yeah.
Now, what else you got, Mom?
Okay, we got psychology. You got to take care of your mind, your mental status, okay, your emotions.
You got your medicine.
Because y'all been together,
Uh-huh.
and you're working with each other. You're not used to, what I'm saying? Usually you work wives or you work husbands, but now you work with real wives and husbands. So that's kind of different. So your work might not be like the same as working at home and it is the job. So, therefore, you got to take care of your
Hey,
mental
are more people cupcaking because they're quarantined? I mean, are more people getting their
Get
freak on?
You know, they say it's going to be 9 months. Is going to be really big as far as baby booming.
There's gonna be some baby booming going on.
Babies, it's gonna be
9 months from now, it's gonna be the Corona babies. They're gonna be the Corona babies. It's 2021 Corona babies.
Oh, dude. Dude. Man, okay, so take time. Take time. When you're at work, worker, take time, take a break. You have to relieve yourself of stress.
Use your vape cartridge.
Okay.
Don't go inside smelling like
Okay. Well,
trees.
you're at home, so.
No, if you're at work.
No,
you-
no, I'm saying this is all stuff you're at home.
Oh, Yeah.
Yeah, the days of the blunts at work, y'all crazy,
yeah,
stupid.
don't do that.
Don't even do the work, period, really, okay? Anyways, okay, so
Medicine.
participate in some hobbies, okay? Get away from distractions, okay? Your emails, all that. Don't even do it, okay? We want to express your feelings. What's wrong? What? Oh, look more in the camera. I'm reading. I'm at the point now. I'm tired. I can't see the light by me. I don't get the paper. You know, I'll be showing my paper. I got the paper like this. You know. Hey, it's a Valley Road Show. You watching the Valley Road Show on Soundbox 360 Radio. We finna get it in. Anyways, do something that's comforting. Okay. Just
Keep in
recognize-
touch with old friends.
Yes, recognize-
Social care. You know,
Talk about get out here. Talk about the problem. It's not just-
learn new intimate romantic things with your partner.
Yeah, me and Eric took a shower for the first time in a long time. That was
Yeah.
cool.
Well, no room in
And I did the test. I washed his back, right? Then I waited.
Uh-oh.
I waited. He's so slow.
You waited for him to do yours.
Yes, but he did it.
He
But
finally.
if he
He had to
walked
think
out
about it.
without washing my back, there would have been problems.
But did you have to turn around though? You did.
No, I
didn't
was
you?
looking at his face like I know that you shouldn't.
No.
Oh, I said the word. But I
See,
can't.
look, you,
I can't.
You can see.
I can't.
You with the A, with the A at the
See,
end.
I see. It's time to wrap it up. So I can. We can. Yeah. With the A at the end. You're right.
With the A
You're
at
right.
the
Yeah.
end.
Yeah. See, we were really
different.
ninjas, but yeah. Different. But anyway, okay. So anyways, yeah. So find reasons to laugh. You know. Think. Yeah. The social self-care is spend time with other people online, call or write friends. Do the old school, write letters, send them off. They have some stimulating conversations other than stimulating to check that wasn't really stimulating. I wouldn't be stimulated for 1,200. I need more. Anyway, meet new people online. You can spend time alone with a romantic partner. Ask others for help. Do enjoyable activities. Have intimate time with one another. Keep in touch with old friends. And overall, just take care of yourself and have self-care. Okay? God bless y'all. Son, this was great. I think we're going to wrap it up for tonight. Save some for next week.
I'm
We'll
glad we're
come
done
back
talking
bigger,
about
better.
Corona. Hopefully, Corona will be over by the time.
No, they talk about it's going to be on for a long time, son.
All right.
So we're gonna keep this mother-son show going and Soundbox 360 Radio. I thank you. It's a big help. But I think next time I'll come out, I'm going to try and do that Drake challenge. You know what I learned? My balance is off.
Yeah, you
And
was
the
trying to
gym's
do- you was
closed.
trying
I can't
to
get the gym. I was trying to
I saw you.
I was trying to do that. I was going to do that one.
You gonna break it? Yeah.
What's that? Sing it. Do it.
It's just Dior. It's by Pop
Billie
Smoke.
Jean, Billie Jean.
Yeah.
That's my job. Dior.
You like that?
I
Yeah. Rest
love
in
that.
peace,
It's good
Pop Smoke.
exercise.
Rest
That's
in
why I
peace,
like
Pop
it.
Smoke.
Yeah, rest in peace, Pop Smoke. Yeah, we'll do we'll do Nipsey, Pop Smoke. We'll do a few others. You know, one day
Kobe.
do a tribute. And you got to pay attention to see what
Kobe. Everybody, rest in peace.
rest in peace. Right. Okay, y'all. Thank you so much for watching the Valley Road Show at Soundbox 360 Radio every Friday night at 7:30. You know, you'll never know what you're gonna get, but we're gonna bring it to you good every time. I got my son with me, DJ. You got anything you want to say, son?
No, it was a great time, Mom. It was
You
very
had fun?
pleasurable.
Good. All right, let's keep it going. All right, y'all. Hey, I just want to say one thing. Love one another. Wash your hands. Do not live in fear, okay? And just keep it moving. We'll see you next week. God bless.